Hey there, we're the Liquid Sunshine. We're a psychedelic rock band out of Deltona, Florida, and we're going to be performing the B-side of our last single for you called Where the Pyramid Meets the Eye. Hope you enjoy.
Y'all exactly?
So we're a psychedelic rock group out of Deltona, Florida. We're analog purists as well, so we like to record stuff directly to tape, and we like doing little releases that, you know, make people do a double take and think it was some kind of hit they've never heard in '67.
Hell yeah. So, how did y'all meet and how did y'all become the Liquid Sunshine?
Well, we originally... him and I started the band in high school, just the two of us, and then he came along and became our bassist. And we've been doing it since about 2016.
Ooh.
27, early 2016.
About that, yeah.
Right around there.
So we got him in the group, and then we got him in the group after many years of, you know,
trials and tribulations.
Trial and error.
Trying just to find the right guitarist for the group.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's a perfect fit, isn't he?
Are there any artists who are an inspiration to you guys?
We all need to answer this one.
Go down the line.
We'll start with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So back in the day, obviously early Jimi Hendrix. A lot of, for me at least, a lot of reggae, you know, influence here with like Lee Scratch Perry and stuff like that. Some of the early beats there. And then, I don't know, pull it into some old Santana, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Some grooves and stuff like that. Yeah, man. So, just a mixture of everything that I hear and, you know, you put into your own strings and art, so.
My thing is I love like the 13th floor elevators. My earliest influence was the Beatles, and then I started going down their influences and you know, listening to their influences. So I started listening to a lot of Buddy Holly, Chuck Berry, Little Richard, Lonnie Donegan, the Crickets, and I was learning a lot of those 50s licks and trying to incorporate that into it because that's where they got their influence from. But recently it's been like you know, 13th floor elevators, Golden Dawn, Tibetan Miracle Seeds, Feign Jade, stuff like that.
The song is, as far as songwriting goes, I get a lot of my inspiration from more modern bands like King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. I really do dig Frank Zappa as far as like my guitar licks go that I implement to songs, or more experimental directions that we tend to go in at times. Yeah, and Funkadelic, of course. Funkadelic for like my kind of bass roots. So I've always been attached to that.
And I've always been interested in well, anything drum heavy because I'm a drummer. Cream, anything like the Wrecking Crew played on is a big inspiration for me. Hal Blaine, Bernard Purdie, and you know, just very 60s, like very like mid 60s stuff. Like anything that's got kick to it, anything that's got, you know, funk or groove to it, I dig.
And he's the roadie.
What's your inspiration?
Well, just to introduce myself, I don't think I did. My name's Matthew Batwall, which is what they call me. Big inspirations for me recently and for a while is the big Beatles head as well. I like Herbie Hancock as well. Miles Davis is also a big inspiration. Who else did I go to? Grand Funk Railroad's really good.
Grand Funk slaps.
I did Grand Funk.
Don Brewer's a hell of a drummer.
And I gotta agree with Jace and Trent as well. Jimi Hendrix and Cream, you know, he got me into Cream, and I've just listened to Jimi Hendrix for a while, but Ginger Baker is a real heavy hand drummer, and I'm a drummer myself, and percussion. You might have saw me do the tambourine.
Oh,
you know,
yeah, you're a good tambourинist.
He is. He's the next Davy Jones.
Gotta keep time, you know? But yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I've been listening to recently, and then, you know, some Astrid Gilberto as well, rest in peace. And,
rest in peace, Astrid, a legend. Take it away, drummer man.
What are your favorite songs that you have been playing?
Great question.
We all have to answer this one too. Doctor is a banger, honestly.
There's something about it.
Honestly, yeah, Doctor. And then if we have to go for something for another group, what's something I've been blasting a lot? Soft Machine, Hope for Happiness. Just that entire first album.
Off the ground.
how would you all describe your creative process?
Spontaneous?
Yeah, it's very spontaneous. Each member kind of, we do it in our own little bubble for a little bit, and then we bring it to the other artists in the group, and then they add their flair as well. Kind of makes the song a bit more well-rounded and easier process.
It's like the Pete Townsend process.
It is the Pete Townsend process.
You know?
Alright, what is it like performing in front of an audience?
Electric.
It's fun. Very fun.
It's very fun.
Like, especially with like their reactions, how is that?
It's the biggest high.
I always love hearing people cheer us on. It's nerve-wracking for sure sometimes, but it's always fun. It's always worth it.
I've never had a personal experience of like getting that exact high as I have on stage, so it's definitely a rush. Super nerve-wracking, like Jay said. Yeah.
If you could open up for one artist, past or present, and you know, you all could all answer your own, who would it be?
Oh, I don't know.
If we had to open for... Man, that is a tough call.
You know, I have to feel more.
What about the Remains?
The Remains.
I would love to open for the Remains, man.
Steppenwolf.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Frank Zappa's my favorite. Frank Zappa's my favorite artist, so I'd love to open up for him or the Mothers of Invention.
Killer.
What did I say? I don't know, man. I've been listening to a lot of Hunger lately, so I just love an old school time.
Hunger?
Yes.
Strictly from Hunger?
Strictly from
Dude,
Hunger.
such a
Hell
great
yeah,
album.
that's a
You get the
great
handshake.
album.
You get the handshake. Such a
Thank
great
you.
album.
Thank you.
I do Gabor Sabo.
Oh, we love
Great,
Gabor.
You know, he's a great jazz
Willie Colon.
guitarist.
It's not really psychedelic, but big
He's
inspiration.
great.
Why do y'all love making music and performing music?
Oh, it's a language. It's
necessary.
It is a way of life.
It's a completely different form of expressing yourself, and it's an electric feeling, for lack of a better term. It's something that resonates throughout you as you're playing.
It's almost like meditation. Once you get into the groove of it, you're just in another world.
Very therapeutic.
That's Alex.
it
You
is.
took the words out of my mouth.
And finally, how can people who are new to you reach y'all, listen to y'all?
So on Facebook, we're under the Liquid Sunshine. Instagram, the Liquid Sunshine Band with underscores in between the words. So the underscore Liquid underscore Sunshine underscore band. And we also are on all streaming services, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube Music, all that, to name a few. And go and definitely check out our latest release that we've done, which was Everything is Temporary, backed with Where the Pyramid Meets the Eye.
And finally, if there are any last words?
Any last words?
Go out and buy a record.
It's sold out! We're waiting for more to come in, but
Buy
it's
the
sold
next
out.
record.
Buy the
It's gonna
next
have
record.
Doctor on it.
And Glorton's Molasses Convection Oven.
Stood